Boom, 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 boom. Cool. Alright. It's easy.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the
I
diner.
did turn the music off.
Rose, sure.
Because of last time.
Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all
Can I look
sorts
around
of
at other
weird
shit?
stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances,
Any thermoses?
deaths, urban legends come true, and get this. Most
Nope.
of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
You're following me?
You're wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so
Checkpoint
much so that
reached.
the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Nasty. There's no thermoses. It's triggering me. Alright.
Come on, mister. I'll take you to Rose's trailer.
Shut up, I'm looking at shit. Called exploration.
Yeah, how about that? It was there in the morning, as if it had fallen from the sky. But it would take a tornado to lift something like that. We're damn lucky it didn't crush any of the trailers.
Anything here? No. That is really disappointing.
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook store. The Scratching Hag. Comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met. Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
Chilling in the sand pit.
Welcome to... Oh dear. Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
So fake.
Oh yes. Yes. Please, come in.
Hey, this is really good.
Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry. She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al? Al, what's... Oh...
Drugged.
Barry! What? What?
It's being weird.
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Ooh, that is creepy.
Back to work, boy.
I felt nauseous, hungover.
What the
Only
fuck?
anger kept me going.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help
That
me.
is weird.
She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript
Rose
is
took a
being
day
heavily
from me.
revised.
I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me.
I'll
and
be
left its
back.
mark.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you like to hear today's specials? Thank you. A nice day. Come back soon.
Barry was out of it. He was way too heavy to carry.
You're right. I deserve more money. I'm so handsome.
Okay, I'm back. Perfect time to get up because Mum also came to the door.
My gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste.
How the fuck am I supposed to get back to the car? I'm in the fucking dark. Oh, whoops.
Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
Cool.
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air, and let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you.
Yeah, I don't care.
In bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all
They took the car, did they?
Oh, you're gonna get it now. God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Spillane!
Jesus.
What are? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
I hated
Alright.
to leave Barry behind,
Framed.
but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
So I'm evading cops right now. This is GTA. Wee woo wee woo. But unlike GTA, my lights aren't flashing blue and red.
There he is! There he goes!
Am I actually going to get shot?
Okay, men, keep your eyes peeled. He's gonna try to make it through here.
I have nowhere else to go. I have to go straight.
Damn.
Oh shit. Do I just keep running? If you could run a little bit quicker, Alan. Come on! You ran fast and Dead by Daylight. What happened? Oh, was I supposed to turn somewhere? Can I not go there?
He's gone! Come on, guys! We need to head him off!
For
The dark
decades,
prison sleeps.
The darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
Okay, can I have a fucking flashlight and a gun right now? Do I get it off a cop? Still escaping the police.
Search the area!
I would not be able to evade them like this long. Yeah, they fucked.
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
Fuck.
You on the ground. Hold it right there. There's nowhere to run. Freeze!
Yay! They're working with me now. Ah, fucking bitches. Get up there.
This is James. Mulligan Thornton, come in. Over.
Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. But it was... Hey, what you... Come on. Sit down and give me that. James, Mulligan here. Over.
I could see the lights of the radio station in the distance.
We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's crossed for hospital. Speaking of which, that fed had a pretty good load of scotch about it, you know what I mean? Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever.
I imagined that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine. Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without light.
Something I can do?
There was no power to the searchlight.
Bam. How long have I gone for? 17 minutes. No threats, apart from the police. But they didn't really pose that much of a threat. Oh. Destroy the gate again. Do I have a gun? Gun?
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Team 1, come in. Over. Team 1, this is Sheriff Breaker. Report. Over.
Where am I going? See a light. On the road again. How many flashbangs do I have? I have 8. Ah, what the fuck was that? That was a bunch of bullshit. Oh my god, I hate this. And I'm back here again? I'm gonna have to do my dodge thing. Ow! How am I supposed to beat them? There's like 50 of them. This is bullshit. Why does it take so long for them to take effect? There we go. Let's my health regenerate. Which bit is the entryway? No! Light.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That was horrible.
What do you mean?
Oh, Themis. I want to look at it. I've got a 19 out of 100.
Well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna. Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in. Folks, I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Come on in, Mr. Wake. Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt.
Whoa. Everyone calm down.
Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
Judas Priest!
What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
More escaping from cops.
I'll get you yet, even if it kills me. You hear me? You hear me, H.P. Lovecraft?
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own. Nightingale stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. "Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you?" Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation. Way to the mine.
Can I have a gun? Thank you. Jesus Christ.
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
The darkness controls the Taken. Thank you, I'm getting everything back. Oh, fuck off. Ow! Come on, man! This sucks. Cool. Thank you.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan, I'm so afraid. He keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but the pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage before it flew at me again. It called me. I could see a railway bridge up ahead and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Yeah, because the last one we had lasted all of a minute because of a blocked road. Whoops. Is that the pipe?
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Ow. What the fuck is this shit? What the fuck was that?
On the opposite shore.
What?
I hoped I could find a car from there.
Again, I'm used to hitting X.
That was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
How am I supposed to combat this? I can't combat that shit. Unless I can jump it. What the fuck? This is dumb.
Sword on the opposite
shore.
I hoped I could find a car.
Why? This is already infuriating. Infuriated! How do you expect me to combat it with just a fucking thing? I was supposed to throw a flare down or something?
Pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Or a flashbang? Move, for fuck's sake, move! Jesus.
As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life
Thank
in his
you.
books.
Checkpoint.
No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Moment. Oh, come on. Where am I going towards? What the fuck is going on? I'm over this shit. Okay. Yeah. Haha. Little shit.
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
Fucking hell. Oh, that sucked so much.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine. The coal mine wasn't far now.
You call that not far? That's fucking ages.
Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw. Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the Dark Presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity.
It's just one of those portions of a game where it's just like, I'm over it already for the day. It's just, I'm done. But I'll attempt to push forward a little bit more. Ow. Good thing there's no monsters in daylight. I don't know where the fuck I'm going. I'm just running around in all sorts of weird places. Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's like I should be up there. I don't know where the fuck I'm going. Should have just followed the path. uh. Bum 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 bum. Here we go. Bum 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 bum. Oh, that's right, I don't have guns. Again. They like to keep taking them away from me. Jesus. Can you get up there?
This is Pat Maine, and you're listening to KBF-FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order either. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now. Because some people just shouldn't be.
Let's go. Another car. This is fantastic. This is what I like. Why can't I be in a car at night? They can't get me in the car. Great. Why can I only really drive them at the day? Oh. One of these lookouts. Not interested. Who knows, maybe it's a sign to do the Fears to Feather Mindbark lookout, even though it's the only one on the PlayStation Store. Maybe it's a sign I should actually do that one, just for the hell of it. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Another place to look at. Ooh, pardon me. Ah.
Vermont, Spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Maude hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Maude had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
Back down we go. Back in the fucking car. Whoa, drift. Out.
Museum. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
Famous. Probably missed a couple, most likely. Which one was
With
it? This one.
Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
Yeah, alright. I think that'll do for now. I just got put off it. I was in the groove and everything, and then that whole section with the bridge and the darkness thing just totally wiped me out of the zone, out of the mood. So I'm gonna end it here. I was planning to do the whole episode of 3, but oh well. Hopefully next time. But we're at the coal mine. We're here pretty much. So, yep. Catch you next time. Bye.